Good audio can make or break your content. But here's the problem I've always had. If you want studio quality sound, you usually need cables everywhere, an audio interface, and you're basically stuck at your desk. So today, I want to test something very different. This is the Maono PD200W, a hybrid microphone that works both wired and completely wireless. And instead of just talking about the specs, I'm going to test it in real situations. Sound quality, background noise, wireless range, and how it compares to my regular microphone. Let's see if this can actually replace my traditional setup. First, let me show you how I'm testing this. I'll use the mic in three different ways. First, USB mode directly into my laptop. Second, wireless mode while moving around the room. And the last one, side-by-side comparison with my main mic. Setup was honestly very simple. For beginners, you can just plug it in via USB and start recording. But what makes this interesting is that it also supports wireless recording and even XLR, which means you can use it in a full studio setup later. So it's basically a mic that grows with your workflow. And now let's get into the most important part, the sound. Right now, you're hearing the Maono PD200W hybrids through USB without editing. I want to test it, how it handles with different voice levels. And this is my normal talking voice for YouTube videos. Loud speaking. This is how it sounds when I'm speaking more louder or more energetic. This is soft voice and this is how it handles with quieter tone. What I'm listening for is clarity, warmth, and whether the sound stays clean when you're changing the volume. For the dynamic microphone, the voice sounds full and controlled, which is exactly what you want for podcasts and full talking head videos. Now let's test something that really matters for creators, the background noise. Because the most of us don't record in a perfect studio. Now I'm going to start typing on the keyboard and play some cafe noise from my other phone. Then I'll just keep talking. And right now, all background noise is active. Let's see how much it can actually pick up. And also, there are three main options like slide, moderate, and aggressive modes of noise cancellations. Dynamic microphones like this are mainly focused on your voice and ignore the sounds around you. And from my testing, it does a really good job by keeping your voice clear and even when the room is not quiet. For the future, I was most curious about is wireless recording. Right now, I'm completely disconnected from the desk, so no cables, just wireless receiver plugged in my laptop. This is very good actually, and big advantage if you do presentations, if you do tutorials, or if you do standing content. Let's test also the stability. I'll just keep talking while moving the room. As you can see here, this is our microphone. This is a very good option if you don't want to stay locked in the desk. So this is a good choice for podcasters or content creators like me. So you can see it's very easy to use it. This is a very great opportunity to have right now. Now I want to compare the Maono PD200W Hybrid with my regular microphone. And as you can see here, this is my microphone has a very, very long cable. So you can see here. And I recorded the same sentence with both of these mics. And let's do a blind test. Mic A, mic B, mic A, mic B. Mic A, mic B, mic A, mic B. Which one sounds better to you? What I noticed is the Maono PD200W Hybrid sounds slightly warmer. It controls the room noise better and the voice feels more focused. That's the advantage of a dynamic microphone, especially if your room is not acoustically treated. Let's try a real use case. Imagine you're recording a podcast, an interview, or a collaborative video. With this system, you can record multiple speakers separately, which makes editing easier. Another use case is content creators who switch between test recording, standing videos, mobile shooting. Instead of changing microphone, you can just switch modes. After testing the Maono PD200W Hybrid in different situations, here is my honest opinions. What I like is clean and warm voice quality, background noise control, the freedom of wireless recording, and the flexibility of USB, wireless, and XLR in one mic. It is not just a beginner microphone. It's a flexible solution for creators who want good sound without being locked into one setup. If you're doing podcasts, YouTube, or any kind of voice content, this is definitely worth checking out. So I leave the links in the description so you can explore it yourself. And I'm curious, do you prefer a fully wired studio setup or the freedom of the wireless? Let me know in the comments. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in my next videos.